ain't original, they all sound the same. I stay ballin', money like a faucet. It stay running, I can't call it. Got the bug, I think they caught it. I'm with bosses. For real, it's real for real. I'm in the field for real. I'm about my check for real. I'm about my respect for real. My diamonds are crystal clear. I'm shining from ear to ear. For real, for real.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with Joe Flacco and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. These folks are ready, and we are underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line. Just across the 25. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Locke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with the former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on second down is Locke. Over the middle, complete. That's Doyle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll run it here with Wilkins. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Luck on the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. This is Wilkins. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll run with Mack. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Good for a Colt first down. The former Lion Ebron there bringing it in from Andrew Luck. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Back to throw. Luck. Throw left side complete. It's Doyle. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. On the carry, it's Wilkins. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
I'm going to hit you all day,
They'll fake it. Now Luck. And that's incomplete.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Luck. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man, Chris Moore. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10. Jackson on first down. Steps away. Allen has it left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Steps away to his left. Room here to run. There he goes inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the gun, it's Jackson being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the midway point of the NFL season, it's the Texans on top of the AFC South, but the Colts have won a couple straight now, Charles. They're 3-5 after defeating Oakland last week, 42-28. So I'm not going to say that they're going to win the AFC South, but all of a sudden they're making a little bit of noise.
They certainly are, and that's 3 touchdown passes from Andrew Luck. And how about this? All 3 to his 3 tight ends, Eric Ebron, Jack Doyle, and Mo Alley Cox. Do you remember Mo Alley Cox playing college basketball at Virginia Commonwealth? Now he's playing in the NFL and has caught a touchdown pass.
And Marlon Mack ran for 132 yards to top his career high of 126 that he just set the previous week.
And they've kept Andrew Luck upright. Did not allow a sack for the 3rd straight game.
5 yards on the pickup. They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. From the gun, here's Luck. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the red zone now, Luck escaping the pressure right. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. And the Colts are in for the touchdown. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken now. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Baltimore's offense coming back out here. And the Ravens, they lost last week at Carolina. Let's talk about their defense, though, because it had been allowing fewer than 14.5 points per game. But the Panthers sort of changed things up. They put up a season-high 36 on Baltimore. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Moore now to return. He juked him, and now running right through him. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the thing.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
They go play action now. Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Margus Hunt coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9.
Leopard.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 47. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Let it roll, let it roll. 11 Z.
To throw is Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Doyle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, it's Mack. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run it with Mack, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Vinatieri now for the point after. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Moore now on the return. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's second down. CD, allow me to switch topics here for a second.
By all means.
Thank you. The Saints have won 6 in a row, and they've been a team that we've talked about a lot in recent weeks. This coming week, though, they play the undefeated. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Margus Hunt in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A great blocking nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Check out! 60! Check out!
Here's Mack. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. C.J. Mosley in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. Play action. It's Luck. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Up and over. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10. And with a play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, Jackson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and that'll make it second and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful. And
this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. This one up to about the 39 here. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Luck going to throw it. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
The Colts on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Mack. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now a carry from Mack, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Luck now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 35 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead. And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for 2. So sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here. Love. And his throw is incomplete. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish,